Hey Wildcats, welcome back to the second episode of Timeout. I'm Sydney Clark. 2 weeks ago was Community Unity Week, and with that week comes one of the greatest rivalries in the state of Missouri to face off. The community comes together every year to raise thousands and thousands of goods for Community Services League to feed thousands of people in our community. And this year we raised 57,142 non-perishable food items and gave a check of $4,200. Timeout. Let's take a deeper look into this long-time rivalry between Blue Springs and Blue Springs South. In 1993, the school split to create South and this long-time rivalry. In 1994, the first game between the two schools was played. South won the first game with a smaller class, but later in 1997, the Cats came out on top, but lost in 1998. For the last 16 games against each other, the Cats have only lost 2 games. After the recent win, this improves the Cats' win streak against South to 8. Timeout. Many players that have played in this game have gone on to play in at least an NFL preseason game. For the South side, Jimmy Redmond, Connor Harris, and Josh Watson, who is currently playing for the Denver Broncos. Now for the Cat side. Donald Stublinson, Brandon Lloyd, Liddell Betts, Darius Hill, and Lonnie Palele, and John Garrison, DeAndre Hall, who is currently a free agent. Elijah Lee is currently playing for the 49ers, and lastly, Darius Shepard is playing with the Green Bay Packers. This longtime rivalry that dates back to 1994 has produced tons of athletes from both teams to go on to the next level. This game every year is always hyped up for both sides, and it just means more. Now that we have gotten a look at the history of this rivalry, let's take a look at the recap of the game a few weeks ago, where the Cats won 35-17.
Back deep.
The Jacks started the game off with the field goal to get them a quick early lead, but on the next drive, the Cats come back with a 65-yard rushing touchdown from Quentin Fontenot to make the score 7-3 early in the game. Fontenot had one of his best games in his career, getting another 16-yard touchdown earlier in the game, extending the lead. But shortly in the second quarter, Dominic Harkness gives the ball to Fontenot and runs a 49-yard to get his third touchdown of the game. After halftime, the Jacks come back with a little momentum to get a touchdown, but Fontenot later responds with another touchdown, showing off his toughness and quickness. With a lot of players out with injuries, the Cats prevailed with a huge roll from Quentin Fontenot. The Cats won 35-17. He had 16 carries and 315 yards and had all of the Cats' 5 touchdowns. I got a chance to talk with Coach Donahoe after the game, so let's see how he felt about this team's huge win.
No, excited for the win. Always a great win when you can we get a victory over South. You know, it's a great program. We just kind of, I think we've had so many kids hurt this year. It's been unbelievable, and we just keep fighting through it. We're kind of running out of bodies, but our kids right now are tough, and we'll just keep putting men in and going. And I'm just proud of them. It's a good win over here. It's always tough to win at Blue Springs South. So proud of our guys, happy for our seniors, and I just hope we can start healing up and get some guys back on the field.
This rivalry has been one of the best rivalries in the state of Missouri for over 20 years. Both teams have had their fair share of successes. For the past 8 games, the Cats have come up on top. For both the Cats and the Jags, there are only a few games left of their regular season. Make sure you support the Cats this Friday night under the lights. Well, that's all we have for this edition of Timeout. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Sydney Clark.